Hello, I'm Shamini Dias and I'm your course guide or course instructor. I am also the founder and director of the PFF program at Claremont Graduate University. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself by way of introduction and a little bit about the course to get you started. I'm originally from Malaysia. I'm Sinhalese. But I've been nomadic a lot of my life, so I locate myself in Malaysia, where I grew up and where some of my family live, in Singapore, where I went to university and lived and worked for a long time, in the UK and Scotland, where some others of my family live, and now in Claremont and Los Angeles, where my husband and I live. And this is our home for the moment. We are not sure where we're going to end up next. I am a teaching artist and an educator, and I'm a scholar of learning and human flourishing. I've practiced with people from the age of 4 through young adults, college-going students, to working adults and elders. And so my spaces of practice have also been very varied. Formal school spaces, after school spaces, corporate settings, community settings. In another life, I was a storyteller. I have a theater background, and I still do that work when I can. And that also took me into learning spaces in a very different way. I do a lot of meditation, and I have a practice of meditation and writing and walking, which are my spaces, I would say, of finding space, rest, breath, energy, and space to just think and be inspired, right, and to re-energize. I also have lately fallen in love with permaculture and growing things. My husband is currently studying permaculture, and so we have lots of conversations about it. And I love to cook. I do what I call improvisational cooking, where you take whatever you have in the kitchen and then make something from it. It's a lot of fun. So that's me. And the course, I founded PFF in 2014 at CSU, inspired by the PFF movement that's been around since the 1990s. And this movement was to integrate teaching development and teacher development into college graduate studies so that it balances out and sort of rounds out your development as a researcher and scholar. And I was particularly inspired by the movement that wanted to develop equity-minded, inclusive education in college classrooms. I care very, very deeply about joy and flourishing in learning. And I really, really think that we need that in college level teaching. And so this is what this course is. We're going to explore joy and flourishing in teaching and learning, and how that brings in equity-minded design, intentional, inclusive design and teaching. So to do that, of course, we have to first study the large landscapes of learning, what I call the legacy systems. And then we'll develop ideas for transforming it, to dismantle things, to disrupt things that block and form barriers for so many students, processes that marginalize and erase students and, just prevent learning and also prevent joyful learning. If every single learner could be included, and we could bring all of them in, and not just all of them, but the full self of everyone in, and honor that, then classrooms could be this amazing space where teaching becomes joyful and learning becomes joyful, and you're learning not just the subject matter, but you're learning how to be. You're learning how to connect with each other, and that's going to be so important when we go out into the world. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to find ways to countermap and transform legacy education into a very different thing. And I hope that everything we build together in transforming education, you're going to reimagine education as it could be. And I hope that you will take that with you into your own classrooms or wherever you work, where you lead somebody else in learning. So, to begin your journey, like any journey, you need some preparation, you need some tools, you need a roadmap. And for us, that's going to be Canvas. So get to know Canvas really well. Couple of things with Canvas. One, get to know the front page. I've put all the links you need on the front page. Click on them, see where they go. That's going to save you a lot of time and energy. Two, get to know the modules. There's a link on the front page to modules where all the modules are kept. Explore that space. There are two types of modules you will see. Some are labeled session, and these are your week to week to week class sessions. And every session module has the same structure. You have an overview that basically tells you what we're going to be doing that session. And then there is a preparation and resources page that has links and notes to everything you need to prepare, right? Readings, blogs, websites, videos, whatever you need, I put it there on that page, and also indicated the number of pages or the time something will take to be watched. I hope that helps you prepare efficiently, to prepare optimally, because our class sessions are going to be workshops. We're going to take that preparation and build something in class. We're going to be making things together, discussing ideas, asking questions and answering them, and sort of coming up with our strategies, our pedagogical methods in class as much as possible, right? So class is a very constructive space. Sometimes in the session modules, you will see a pre-class or post-class task where you have to submit something. You'll find those in most modules, but not in every module. Then the other module type to look at is what is called a project module. And those are really your assignments. So each project module contains the same kind of structure, right? You have an overview that tells you what is the assignment, instructions, resources, rubrics or guidelines on how to check, like a checklist, doing your assignment so that you can work effectively. Get to know those. I will also, of course, take you through them as these assignments come up. And that's really it for the modules, right? So explore Canvas. That's the first thing to do. Two specific things to do before first day. One, do basically session 0. That module is your setup module. There are 3 tasks in there to help you set up what you need to come to class and to go through the course well. The second one is do session 1 module. I've kept session 1 light because we're going to spend most of session 1 getting to know each other, doing a little orientation and looking at Canvas a little bit more closely, and just getting to know the course. We'll do a little bit of start to launch our journey, and so there's a little bit of preparation before you come to class. So take a look at the preparation and resources page, and then just come to class. Okay. I always get excited when I think of first day. I will see you in class. I really, really look forward to meeting you, and I'm sad that we can't do it in person. It'll still be online, but we'll see each other in class. I look forward to getting to know you. I look forward to making work with you and learning from you. So, happy preparation, and I will see you in class next week.